Alright, welcome back. We absolutely crushed last week using these levels, and it looks like we're going to be able to set up to use them again this week, just in a slightly different way. I'm once again going to show you how I get the levels, how I'm going to use them, how I will trade them, and how I will not trade them if they don't set up how I want them to. If this helps you out or you got value from it, please leave a like or drop a sub. It is much appreciated. Also, I trade live on Discord every single day. Alright. Sweet. Okay, I feel like we're going to be very similar to last week's levels. Like, they just went fucking stupid. And I didn't realize, but when we got off, we cleared the upper level and then kept going. And then I guess around 10:30, yeah, we just ended up plummeting. I didn't see any of this. When we hopped off, we were up here and I just kind of assumed we were going to keep pushing up. And this actually makes it like a million times better for next week. This is crazy. Like, our action is so clean, and the fact that we didn't pump straight back to highs and we made a nice move back down into lows, like, this is, it's gonna be really nice. So what I'm thinking, kind of a shitty weekly candle in my opinion, and I do think that the farther we build inside of this weekly candle, it's just gonna get worse. We do have a bit of a range here. It's not like crazy or anything. But I think if we stay inside this candle, all of these candles, we were bouncing the shit out of this structure, which we did again. So I feel like if we move back down here, we might be able to clear the low, but we might just see chop and end up in this structure. So I'm going to pay attention on the weekly. And if we don't get aggressive and try to move through these lows or just move through the highs and we kind of sit inside this range, I'm going to be a little bit careful this week. That's just kind of my weekly perspective. It's really not a nice weekly candle, but then if you drop down to like the daily or the 4 hour or anything, really clean. It looks like a massive range, but it's really clean. I think our upper level was 871, which is still very applicable. 870. It's had nothing but massive respect on the 4 hour. Beautiful rejection, actually. I didn't look at the charts on Friday after we logged off, so I didn't see this. Looks really nice. Really nice. And then if you take it down to like the 5 minute, just a bunch of bounces. Break, retest, retest. This is where you do not want to be in anymore. But really nice action. Previously, like the 5 minute action on it is crazy. But then if we go back to the 4 hour, I'm going to delete this. Let's see. My cat's waking up. She's going to start yelling. Hi. Then there's also 671, right? Top of this range, which it looks like we have got blown through. 21,671 from last week. I don't know if we have this up here. I'm marking this now. I'm probably just going to move it to psychological level, 21,400. Yeah, I think this is exactly what we had last week. The 5 minute respect on this is just ridiculous. And then I've had the 2 minute open for entries as well. But like, this 671 has went just stupid for like a really long time. Clean, clean. I basically want trend versus levels. I want a trending day. I either want an open where we move one way and we fail it and then we get a strong momentum one way. This is kind of an aggressive example because usually I would just want this move down in the morning and then I would want the move up. And then that's where I would start getting break and retesty, which I think is what we did. Don't remember exactly. But like, this is amazing. This is also amazing if you want to take on a little bit more risk, but I was completely off by here. But I want to see a strong trend through levels. Break, retest, retest. All of this is just gold. It's so clean. You have like no drawdown. Even this tiny little wick, you have no drawdown. Break and retest to the downside, barely. 10, 15 points. It's so clean. So I'm going to take that upper level. Going to be 870, 75, 671, and then I think 21,400 for our lower level. 100%. being that our weekly is so dog shit, it's kind of going to take the start of the next week to even figure out what I want to do with this. The levels are going to stay the same. We have nothing with better respect that's closer. Yeah, like the hourly is just crazy. Crazy. What this would really apply to when we're trading, at least for the start of the week, with such a massive move down, if we do move up to this upper level, this 671, I'm going to watch it super carefully and make sure that we don't just retest this and get slammed downwards. But if we take this level back to the upside, I'd probably end up trying to long above 671 just to try and get this range back. Some form of this range back. Longs above 671 if we make it. If we end up getting a little short heavy on the morning, I don't know if we have news, I'll have to take a look, but if we end up getting short heavy in the morning, I don't think I'd really bounce this level, but I'd kind of use it as like a clear level to the downside. If we end up really short heavy to the downside, we have these for lows to target. There's a massive range down here. I don't think I would put a short on like from up here. I wouldn't trust this. I would want to be more above this 671 than below it, but if we end up under this, so it kind of turn out like this. Here, wait. Yeah, it would kind of be like that, which is usually the opposite of what I do. Usually I'm bouncing the lower and rejecting the upper, but I would want to be like extra careful and basically do the opposite. I would either want us to clear this range with massive short momentum just to get to these lows, which would be a massive trade. Obviously it wouldn't be like a single trade, but yeah, really nice. All of our hourly looks good. The respect on the levels is insane. The 5-minute respect on the levels is insane. I really don't think I'm gonna have to change much from last week, which is fine. If we didn't have clear levels last week and then we were still stuck in the same range, I would say that it's gonna be kind of a shitty week. But like, we've been hitting with massive volume too. I'm excited actually. It's gonna be good. 21,870 above us. $21,671. And then 21,400. This is my least favorite level. This is the one I don't really care about, which I think would be okay. We're so jumbled up here on the weekly that it's kind of, I don't want to say squeezing, but we're kind of chopping the weekly for sure. We're just have, like, yeah, it's so weird. We've just been getting massive volume with clean respect. I don't know. I will take it for as long as I can get it. Simple. We look super short heavy, but then at the same time on the 4 hour we're coming up. You can't avoid these shorts though, man. They fucking pay. Look at these candles. Stairs up, elevator down, over and over and over and over and over. Crush, crush, crush. So you gotta be careful of that, but I will also take advantage of it. Yeah, I think that's all I really got. I think this is exactly the same as last week as well, if not extremely close. Longs above to fill the range, shorts below to clear the gap. Simple. We might do some waiting. If we get stuck in here, it might be a waiting game, but with this volume, I don't think it'll be long. Alright, that's really it. Simple. I will record and post it. It is the exact same as last week, plus this lower level. And I hope you guys are ready to crush it. Actually, one thing I will pay attention to before we hop off. No way, we have Monday morning news. Are you serious? We have 6:45 news, 7 news, 7 news, and auto sales is like always at 7, so this will also be 7. Crazy. Another week packed with news. Sick. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are ready to have a good week. Let's fucking crush it. News looks good, levels look good. Get some rest and let's crush it tomorrow. Thank you.